Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 64 of the American Show. Let us begin. So Joey, she was in her bed, and she was waking up from a wonderful sleep after she got interrupted the first time. So now she's getting out of the bed, and she's getting off the bed, I should say, and now she's walking out the door. She was walking out the door. The bathroom was not that far away. She opens the door and she walks out. She was now walking to the bathroom. She walks to the bathroom door. She opens the bathroom door and walks in. She takes her pajamas off. After that, she gets in the shower. She washes up, having a good time, but she can't help but think about what they were talking about. The lawyer for Beatrice and Beatrice herself, what they were talking about. She decided to put it in the back of her mind for later so she could think about it some more. After that, she gets out of the shower. Dries off. She puts the towel back on the rack, and then she leaves. She leaves the bathroom, and she goes back to her bedroom to get dressed. She leaves the bathroom to get dressed, and she walks into her bedroom, and she goes right to her closet to pick out some clothes for work and the rest of the day as well. So she picks out some clothes for her to wear, and after that she puts them on. She then leaves the bedroom after getting dressed, and now it was time for her to eat some breakfast, to get further ready for the day. After that, she sits down on the couch as her mom is cooking breakfast for Beatrice and Joey herself, and her mom too. After that, Beatrice shows up, sits down on the couch next to her to watch TV with her sister, obviously. Joey wants to talk about what happened earlier, so that's exactly what she does. She says, "So what was going on between you and the lawyer?" Just a conversation. There's nothing's wrong. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said, what did you guys talk about? Oh, nothing. It was not important. Okay. I mean, you are friends after all. So, I'll take your word for it, Joey said to Beatrice. After that, breakfast is now served. They get off the couch and they borderline run to the kitchen table. They sit down at the table and they begin eating breakfast together as a family. After that, and after they ate, and after they continued eating breakfast, and then after they finished eating breakfast, it was now time for Joey to wait for her boyfriend, William. to pick her up for work. After watching a bit more TV, it was now time for him to show up, which he does eventually, and he shows up a little bit late. He apologized for picking her up late. He was busy taking care of some family business. After that, they leave the house. They get in the car and they buckle up their seatbelts, and then after that they were gone. They were gone. They were gone. After they said hi to each other, and after they were conversating a little bit more, it was now time to pull up. They pulled up to the Alpha Queen studio, and they get out of the car, and they say hello to the people who they were about to rehearse with, and they go to their respective or separate dressing rooms. Joey is beginning to prepare herself a little bit more, which is exactly what she does. She prepares herself for rehearsal. After that, it was now time for rehearsal. She leaves her dressing room, and it was now time for rehearsal. They walk out of the separate dressing rooms, and they begin rehearsing. Everything is going well. Everything is going wonderfully. After they rehearsed, and they then go back to their dressing rooms to prepare for the show. So she goes back to her dressing room, and she is looking in the mirror, preparing herself for the show. She does this mantras. She says stuff to herself sometimes that peps her up. Pep talks rather, actually. And after she gives herself a pep talk, it was now time for the show itself. So she opens up the door, she waits for effect 1, 2, and then she leaves. She leaves her dressing room, and the show begins, essentially. They sing the songs, they, make the jokes, they sing the songs. They sing the song, the opening song, rather. And after they sing the song, the welcome song, it was now time to sit down and begin talking about the guest. Or as they like to call it, compliment session. So they compliment the guest, and they, have a good time complimenting the guests and each other. After that, they welcome the guest. They welcome their guest, and they say hi, they shake his hand, they welcome him to the show, congratulates him on a job well done on the as the playwright, even though they didn't see the play yet. And they say as much. Joey says, "Well, I didn't see the play myself, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing it. And I hope you enjoy it," the guest said. After that, when is it happening? Well, it's happening tomorrow. Oh, maybe that could be a day night for us, Joey says to William. I guess so. I guess we're going to play. And the people just clap and applaud. They're cheering them on their lovely couple, on their lovely relationship so far. After that, they say goodbye to the guests, and they are now ending the show. So they get up from the couch, wave goodbye to the camera, and after that, the show goes off the air. And after the camera stopped rolling, Joey says, "I was serious about that date. I would really love to go. If you're not too busy." "No, I would love to, no problem." After that, everybody else leaves the studio. As everybody else is leaving, they start making out. They just start making out. After that, everybody's looking at them like, "Oh my God, should we be seeing this?" Everybody's scandalized by all of this going on. After that, everybody is leaving the Alpha Queen studio. The audience members are leaving. After all of them leave, get in the car and just go home, or they're beginning to go home. It's now time for Joey and, of course, William to also leave. So that's what he does. Because, for some reason, television has a exemption. They have an exemption for the TV shows. The Alpha Queen Studio, a long time ago, signed an unfair contract that everybody hated, by the way, but then eventually got used to, that stated that everybody else get to go home and spend time with their families and not have to work. That they're not allowed to take a work day. They're not allowed to work. But the Alpha Queen Studio, however, and every other production company in Sweet Town, plays, like production companies in Sweet Town, television and plays are not, that is optional. That is optional for them. So the Alpha Queen Studio is now open, even though everybody else are not. Lazy Day is the Alpha Queen Studios are exempt from Lazy Day. It's an optional thing for them. It is not optional for everybody else. It is optional for them, for Alpha Queen and the rest of their family. But since Alpha Queen is now dead, the rest of the production company are exempt from that mandatory situation. That's why they're working. After that, they leave the Alpha Queen studio, get in his car, and they begin going home. They begin buckling up their seatbelts after they get in the car. And after they get in the car, they buckle up their seatbelts. And now William is now dropping off Joey from work. So he pulls up to the house. He kisses her on the lips once again. After that, they get out of the car. Well, she gets out of the car, waves goodbye to him, and after that, he was gone. He drives away. She walks to the house. She opens up the door and she walks in. She smells something very delicious. It is very delicious. It is now time for dinner. So she sits down on the couch. Well, she sits down, she sits down at the dinner table. She hasn't even taken off her jacket yet. And Beatrice is there and asks, "Do you want me to take your jacket off?" "No, I'll take it off later." "Are you sure?" "Yeah, I'm okay." After that, they now begin eating dinner together. She says to, of course, Beatrice, Are you sure nothing is going on with you and the lawyer?" Like I said before, no, nothing is going on between me and the lawyer. Will you drop this, please? I'm just very curious, that's all. Stop, man, stop. Nothing is going on. Okay, no problem. No big deal. After that, after all of that, it was now time for her to, of course, obviously, it was now time for her to go to sleep. Well, after they ate dinner. After they were eating dinner together, after they ate dinner, it was now time for them to go to bed. For her to go to bed, which is exactly what she does. She gets up from the chair, and she leaves the kitchen and the living room. She goes back to her bedroom after she walks back because she forgot to take off her jacket. She walks back to the living room, takes her jacket off, puts it on the rack, and after that, she leaves the kitchen. She leaves the living room once again. After that, she goes back to her bedroom and takes off her clothes, and she goes to her closet once again and picks out her pajamas. She puts them on. She gets under the covers, and of course, she goes right back to sleep. And that was it. To be continued, everybody. To be continued. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave me a like or a big thumbs up. Comment on the video telling me what do you like about the video and or hate about the video. And subscribe to my channel as well. And I will see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye for now.